um, this isn't easy to say, but I had to end a friendship, end a relationship. It was not easy to do. I know that, I know for me it wasn't easy simply because I can feel it in my stomach. My guts are in knots. They're twisted up. But it was just didn't feel good. I was not listening to my stomach. I was not listening to my gut. I was not listening to my heart. I was thinking logically, critically. I was thinking for survival. I potentially broke a heart today. And for that, I asked my Father for forgiveness. And I will take the steps towards forgiving myself. My intention for this upcoming moving chapter is growth on all levels, aspects, and planes. Improvement. The minor adjustments necessary because I do not know what's to come next. But I want to be prepared. Physically, mentally, emotionally, and the most importantly, spiritually. To do this, I have to heal myself. To do that, I need solitude. Yes, I need time with me. I need time to breathe. I need space to do all of these things, to test my limitations, to expand my energy, void of another's energy. There are vampires out here in this world, and they will sap your energy. People will say they need help, but in all actuality, they just don't want to do the work themselves. You can give a person all the tools, you can lead them to water, but you cannot make them drink. How do I know? Ask my family. Monty, you never listened the first time. I realized from a very young age, like, I don't trust you. Why? Because you say one thing and you do another. Then you say, do as I say, not as I do. It's not really building a connection of trust there. It's not good leadership. It's not good leadership, bro. It's not. It's just not. How do I know? I'm a United States Navy veteran. I'm gonna leave it at that. For those who served with me, who served under me, you know your boy Kosubi. Hand in hand. That's what we gotta do. Hand in hand. You ain't alone. We're gonna see it together through. Just not how it's done. It takes two to tango in a relationship. Communication is a two-way streak. You have to give to get. You have to give trust to get trust. You have to give respect to get respect. And I'm noticing that you don't always have to give energy to get it. Pause. That just came out. You can take people's energy. You can sap it. For those who are innocent, that are having their energy sapped, the people that are sapping your energy, I say forgive them, for they know not what they do. That is the best I can do for you and for them. I forgive myself for the energy that I have sapped without knowing. But since this time in isolation, segregation, quarantine, solitude, I can recognize now when my energy is being drained. And that hurts my feelings. So I decided to come here for a journal because I'm obviously flustered. I just got out of the VA Medical Center hospital for treatment. They deemed me fit for full duty? That's what it is. Fit for full duty. Like, yo, he does not need this program. This program is not going to help him any longer. He can do outpatient for something that will be more beneficial to him. When I received that information yesterday, midday around 10:50, 11 o'clock. No, it's like 10:40. I knew it was coming. Not because I was disruptive or causing a ruckus. Simply because I was going to bring change in that environment if I stayed any longer. And the powers that be did not want the change. Therefore, they decided to change my situation, my location. I was warned that I would grieve the situation. I would be grieved, something like that, by a nurse. But I realized again, grief is something that we can only I can cause myself to feel grief. Even for my loved one's loss, I do not grieve any longer. That's not true. I'm working on that, actually. That didn't feel right to say. I'm working on that, and I choose, because grief is something that was taught, I choose to celebrate their life as opposed to mourn their deaths. My Jin lives in me. Yeah. And it's tough to smile right now because my lips they've been chapped for a while. So every time I smile, they literally rip open. Cheese, daddy. Hey, daddy's baby. When you watch this, if you ever do watch this, hey, daddy's baby. Yeah. It's just a very beautiful day. I had to make a really tough decision to cut off someone who has been supporting me through this difficult time. Same time, too, listening to their words, I would say thank you. They wouldn't say you're welcome. They would say, of course, of course, of course, but of course, but of course. Who else would do this for you? No one else is going to do it. It's just simply not the case. If you didn't do it, it just wouldn't be done. That's all. It's not a necessity for you to do for others. You do not have to pour from an empty cup any longer. And the longer that I attach myself to you, an empty cup pourer, I'm honestly I don't even want to use you in that way. I don't want to take advantage of you in any type, way, shape, or form. Because I'm realizing you are lacking self-control, energetic control. And that is why your energy flows from a bottomless pit and you are feeling drained and tired of being tired. How do I know? Check it. For those who don't believe, Healing Beyond Borders, Certificate of Attendance. Monty Cosby has attended Healing Beyond Borders HTI Healing Touch Certification Program, Foundations of Healing Touch. Signed and dated. Yeah, my lips are peeling really badly. I need to hydrate. Yeah, I'm a healer who refused to lay hands on myself. I was so focused on, let me heal you. Let me show you. My bad. Notice my hands. Notice my arms. They're already moving. Put the arms on the body. Simply pick up, let go, pick up, pick up, pick up, let go, pick up, pick up, pick up, let go, pick up, pick up, pick up, let go. See what I'm saying? The massage works perfectly once you do the proper body mechanics. I was so focused on healing others, feeling their pain, their energy, their energetic fields, breathing life into them, literally. Well, technically, they would breathe life into themselves, but reminding them to breathe is very imperative. So much so that it was draining my own force. And I was struggling, going day to day, exhausted, tired of being tired. When you put a lot on your plate, remember it is your plate and you put a lot on it. I noticed at one point in life that my eyes were bigger than my stomach. And I put a lot on my plate unnecessarily because I was just hungry. What's another word for that? Greedy. I realized I did not need everything on my plate as I had once thought. You don't know what was on my plate at the time? You want to know what was on that plate? It was a heavy plate. I'll give you a couple of things. There was some beef, red meat, pork, meat in general, chicken, fish, salmon, all of it. Crab legs and shrimp, bottom feeders and decomposers, man-made things, the cow. You know what I'm saying? I was told that those meats would give me energy. They would give me protein, the most digestible protein. I went to nutrition and I was like, you telling me meat is the most digestible protein? When it's dead. It gives me the most energy possibly when it is dead. You are what you eat. Have you ever heard that? They say if you eat the pig, you become the pig. Oh, I know you love bacon, don't you? You just can't get enough of bacon. What's shaking, bacon? Let's go deeper. You are what you eat. If you eat things that are already dead, I'm gonna be honest with you, you might just start to feel a little dead inside. What that kid said, ooh, an avocado, thanks. Smell like they've been sprayed with pesticides, to be honest with you. Just bought them last night. Think about an avocado. You will literally see the life force. It has to ripen. It's still alive, even after it's been plucked. It has to ripen before you can really eat it because it's super hard. You know what I'm saying? It has life in it. You eat it when it's just ripe. You take that life energy within yourself. Honestly, avocados make you happy when you eat them, by the way. Literally. You eat it, you get happy. Crazy, right? One second. Kiwis. Juicy. Mad juicy. I got a cantaloupe. Things with seeds. If it doesn't have a seed, it doesn't have a soul, bro. Bros and girls. I don't know, some people, gender neutral here, all right? Organic dried mangoes. Or you can actually just get mangoes. Why the organic? Why the USDA organic? What's the difference between organic, except like $1 or $2 to be more expensive? Well, I found out literally last night. This is a product of Mexico. Product of Mexico. Yes, it is, don't get me wrong, also distributed from California as well. But this is a product of Mexico. The difference between the organic and the inorganic is where it comes from. If you look, you may see something that's from California only. California is literally a desert. They don't grow mangoes there, to my knowledge. Naturally, at least. With jewel dates, USDA organic. Product of USA, processed and packed in Mexico. Mexico. Organic Turkish date figs. This will really help you clean your system out. Figs and dates. You clean your whole system out, bro. Dates, nature's natural sweetener. You can make things like date syrup. You can buy things like date syrup. Trust me, it's a lot better when you make it. Let's see where this is from. Certified organic by quality assurance. Okay. Oh, look, it's actually a product of Turkey. Health is a very touchy subject for a lot of people. Extremely touchy. Check this out. Boom, 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 touch. Chicka, boom, 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 touch. Wait, wait, wait. Boom, boom, boom. Chicka, 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 touch. How do I have all of these organic foods from Trader Joe's or pretty much wherever organic Jones? I look up. I do research. It's not even how, it's why. Most research, and this is a quote I got from a book, most research is me search. I wanted to know more about me, my body, my trauma, the things that I went through that I couldn't explain, the things that I was feeling inside of my brain that, had me low-key going a little insane. I wanted to know more about Monty. Monty Dwayne Cosby Jr. Monty means mountain. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what your name means? If you don't, go look it up. Because one thing about your name is that most people normally grow into their names. And trust and believe your boy when I'm telling you. Pretty mountainous around here. But that's for me to know, and I guess you to find out, right? I love you, family. I love you, Anais. And I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it anyways. She who shall not be named. Ha ha. I love you too. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. I really realized that you cannot get everybody on your same wavelength. I do not judge you for being at a lower wavelength, and I honestly aim to strive higher and higher and higher. But I'm realizing that if you do not do the work, you will be left behind. Evolution is a very fickle thing in this life. And I hope and I pray that the seeds that I have planted, not even planted, the seeds that fell from the dandelion have blown and landed somewhere in fertile soil. Fertile soul soil. I can't control the wind. Or can I? I'm gonna stop using these limiting words like I can't. Because at the end of the day, that's another form of air breathing. Well, air bending. Air breathing. Funny. Also fire bending. Because it's fire breath. So let's say that I can control the wind. Let's just say I can, for tit for tat. If I can control the wind, I blow these seeds to fertile soil. I know the water cycle. And I noticed that the rain is just out of my control. But let's say I do a rain dance, and then the rain decides to dance with me.